You ain't never had it been there. Then why we paint this picture like you live here? 52 weeks, constant sin there. Wonder why we acting like it's still there.
I represent the struggle, that's all the time. Face filled with aggression is why I never smile. You gotta wear the mask of a warrior. Food, sex, and people that be destroying us. I got a temper, the thermostat been broken cuz. Walked to a casket yesterday and shoulder shrug. That's for someone that I really love. Only with a handshake will I ever hug.
Hey, do not buy my move out Vimo. Somebody done hacked my motherfucking mover and put it on their website. Vimo, y'all need to take my fucking shit off y'all website. I'ma beat the owner ass when I see you. So I'ma fuck y'all staff up. So I need y'all to take it off y'all Vimo. Y'all need to take it off y'all shit right now because y'all stealing. Take it off y'all shit right now. You gonna have a problem.
It's your favorite local, especially after I done spoke. Support the real again. Get rid of the fake, the F you to the industry. How do you fight back? It's simple. All you got to do is just press subscribe, then join the movement over there on Instagram at CEDDYNASH, one word. That's where you and I can stay in contact. Plus, I'm going to personally follow you back, like your pictures and all that. To the crew, that's the truth. What up with the visionaries? Fortunately and unfortunately, Boosie can't win, and though he sold 1 million, I'm gonna take him at his word. I had no reason to believe that. I told y'all, and a lot of y'all think it's hating. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's perfectly fine for you. Then when you take your emotions out of it, and then you sit down and you adjust your seat and get in for the ride I'm about to take you on. If you could take your emotions out of it, then you could absolutely understand what the hell I'm talking about. There is a certain way in which you would like to do things, and there's a certain way, which is the truth of how things actually go. I told y'all, without a major, it's going to be beyond difficult. Now, a lot of y'all going to say, well, Nash, you made $1 million though, bro. So, you know, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. That's very true. And that is a win. I will never discount somebody making $1 million as not a win. The thing is I could tell you, Boosie's whole entire movie, regardless of how much y'all don't like it or do like it and everything like that, I'm not going to give my opinion on it. I bought it. So I'm not about to sit up here and give you no opinion on it to disparage your contributions or to basically give you recommendations and stuff like that. What I would say is get your own review of it. Now, y'all like, well, Nash, you actually promoting his movie. You're going against what you said. Nah, bro, not at all. The true matter is that there are certain ways in which you have to do business when you want to do it on a global scale. I get Boosie's premise about what Lil Nas X is doing because you're trying to say, essentially, from what I gathered, over everything that he's saying, you're trying to hypersexualize the children. My problem with him saying that is, if you're going to behave that way, you had to be that way and always. Like I said, he never spoke about Drake and Lil Baby making that song Girls Want Girls, which was like the number 3 song in the country at one point in time, because you wanted Drake's help. See, when it can benefit you, and this goes for all people, you're willing to overlook certain things. And that's one of the things that Boosie did. He overlooked it. Y'all could say, well, Boosie said he wouldn't show up to his daughter's wedding if she was playing with women. All right, that's cool. But what are you doing outwardly to help combat that? Now, I'm not saying you have full range to tell somebody how to live their life, who they can and can't marry, as far as legality of it. Whether you want to say yes to it or no to it, same-sex marriage is a thing. I have no opinion about it either way. I just don't. But Boosie will learn from this. Now, some people are talking about the camera quality and everything like that and all that. Bro, let me tell y'all something. Cameras are ever evolving. This camera that I'm shooting on this right now is not the one that I paid the $1,300 for, but in the right angle and the right everything and all that, it'll look just like the same exact one. It was just a matter of bad lighting. It was a matter of bad editing. That's all that was. It's not something so damn difficult, but make the decision yourself. I'm not telling y'all go support Boosie movie because he's black. I'm not saying that. That's part of the reason. What I'm saying is that we've yet to realize that we're the trendsetters. I make movies. I wrote scripts. I got freaking shows that I'm about to go ahead and work on and see what I'm going to do with them and stuff like that, because there's certain parts that you're just going to have to give off in order to make it. Don't believe me? Even Tyler Perry had to give up rights to certain movies and everything like that just so he can get his first $5 million to fund his own stuff. It just is what it is. You need it. Some of y'all will never understand this, but some of y'all will. When these major artists come out, it used to be give up 5 albums and then go ahead. Now the range is between 2 to 3. And that's so you can get the funding, get all the promotion out of it and everything like that. I had talked about the rapper out of Sacramento, Mozzie, right? And one of the first deals he had. Now, the details of that deal, I'm not going to go into because some of it is he say, she say, and stuff like that. But one of the first record labels he messed with was Black Market. Now, Black Market has sold, I believe, over 2 million records between Sibo, Brother Lynch Hung, Looney Coleon, and a bevy of other artists, right? So they kind of have a little bit of cachet. I won't say they do have a bit of cachet in California. But that was a stepping stone for Mozzie. And then that was actually a freaking rev up. We're going to invest in this and make our money back for Black Market. It was a win-win. He dropped, I believe, 2 or 3 projects on them and got on to the next one. And all it was stepping stones to get up to the top. They see something that was marketable. They put their money into it. Boom, he got what he got, and he got up out of there. And had he played it any other way, it would have been stupid. He just had the number 2 album in the U.S. But some of y'all don't want to take that grind. You want to shortcut. I don't even want to say shortcut. You want to shoot past the shortcut in order to get to where you believe you're supposed to be. And if you want to believe that, and those are your ideas, and you want to step and you want to stand on that, go ahead. But for those of you who truly don't know, Boosie messed up because you cut off too many heads when you shouldn't have. And if you was going to stand on something like that, bro, you should have really called upon a couple of other people that could have helped you. You notice how the baby was at the BMF premiere. He wasn't at Boosie premiere. He wasn't. That's no disrespect. That's not trying to draw a wedge in him. But I noticed how when people call out the industry, you ain't calling out your homies. Now, maybe the baby just didn't have a flight that couldn't get there and stuff like that. I don't know where Cuz live. Maybe he stays in Cali. He don't stay in Charlotte because Charlotte is basically 4 hours away from Atlanta, depending on who's driving. But at that same token and same time, Boosie, if you ever watch this, first of all, holla at me. I could have wrote you a doper script. You ain't gonna like what I would have said. And I'm not saying your script ain't dope. I'm just saying I'm not an extra boost of fentanyl. Please don't do fentanyl for the rest of y'all. This is just in relations to movies. But at the same time too, bro, there's a certain way in which you gotta play it. The Tupac movie, the NWA movie, those movies were not successful because of who they were. Those movies were successful because of the mystique and the documentaries that was over the years for them. How you should have went about it. And y'all can, this is your opinion. Nah, I got facts and I got history to back it up. How you should have done this is came with a series that left everybody on cliffhangers and never answer those, and then put it in a movie, and then chop it off to different companies and stuff like that. Because yeah, you got that 1 million, because they would have gave you 10 million just to, and that ain't nothing but a drop in the bucket for them. You could have played executive producer, executive staff writer, all of that stuff. I told y'all, bro, part of the reason why that they hire these actors and everything like that is because of who they are, what they do, and who they are. It's like, I'm going to have a club that's going to open. Yeah, it's a dope club. It might be the first club of its kind to open up in any city in which I'm in. But if I don't get some stars to endorse this, some bad women to come out, the bad women going to come out because of the stars, I can count on it to be hard for it to be successful. This is why we have walkthroughs. You have to bring the women out. You bring the women out, the men gonna come out. What are the men gonna do? The men gonna buy the bar. You make money on the bar. Boosie, you gonna make money off the streams and selling and all that. Yeah, that's true. But bro, you could have worked out a deal where, boom, they would have dropped a Boosie movie. You'd have had all that, and you would have had a whole entire media run. You would have got dope-ass media training so you could articulate yourself a little bit better. All you would have had to do was say, we just got to protect the kids. I'm worried about the kids, man. We already messing up. You would have been given statistics to use. You would have been given actual data that you could have used, and they would have told you, bro, certain words you can't say. And the reason you can't say these certain words is because one of these dudes in there, they play for the other team. That's a slur. You don't have to commit a slur in order for you to get your point across. Bruh, you just said you got a lettuce, bacon, tomato manager, right? All right, cool. And all you would have had to do was say, listen, I went over this with people that are in my personal circle that are like this, and they understand where I'm coming from, and they don't agree. They don't want to see kids be treated like this and like that. They want kids to be kids. Boom. But it's hard for certain people because they move off of emotion. I do stand with Boosie, but certain times and certain things with Boosie I can't stand with, and I will never be able to understand because you're wrong in certain instances. And I can understand how wrong is a wrong, but how you can't understand what your wrong is doing, that's where the problem is. Catch you on the next video. Run my outro, please. Y'all expect me to keep it real? Because you know that I will. I do this daily, baby. Check out the Nightly Nash podcast. Also, Streeting Music, Ceddy Nash Music if you have not. And if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, why the hell not? Honestly, because you want to win that free Xbox, or you want to win the PS5 or whatever the hell, the tickets to a concert or sporting event or anything like that. Or we could give it to you in a gift card. Either way that goes, this is how you win. Be an active subscriber, like, comment, and share the videos. The more that you do this, the more you increase your chance to win. It's that simple, that fine, that well. May the best person win. We definitely keep a lookout. I have people who actually take tallies, take notes, and look at all this stuff. Because honestly, it's kind of hard for me just to do every goddamn thing right. But either way that go, man, make sure you comment and like, be an active subscriber and stuff like that, because I can see all of this stuff. It's called YouTube Studios. I check y'all out on the next video. Also, we'll put the playlist in the comments if you just want the videos to stream down. Check out the next video. Check out the last video. Thank you.